The Galaxy S8 has plenty of useful features, many that we've seen before and others that are brand new. I wanted to show you my top 10 favorite features so that you can get a basic idea of what this device is capable of accomplishing. The first great feature is the Samsung theme app. If you want to change up the overall theme, icons, wallpapers, or even always on display, this is your main source. My favorite selections from the library would have to be the white sci-fi motion wallpaper for my lock screen, material blue and gray for the overall theme, pixelized for my icons, and gray texture for always on display. Not going to lie, there are plenty of themes I don't like on here, with most of the decent ones having a price tag, but through tons of digging and searching I actually made my phone look more materialistic and cleaner. For those of you who are new to TouchWiz or want to find some useful hidden features, you should check out Samsung Plus. With this pre-installed app, you will find some basic 101 tutorials to get you started, such as changing the SIM card, adjusting the color settings, using Bixby, to more advanced stuff like learning how to use manual settings in the camera app, security features to keep your device and data safe, and certain ways to monitor and extend your battery life. Plus, they don't just show you features that everyone knows about. Through this app, I actually found a hidden feature on the Galaxy S8 which uses sound detection to notify me if the doorbell rang, and some useful tools to free up some space, a speed test for internet, battery forecast to know how long my battery will last, or how long it will take to fully charge, and several settings to optimize the battery. In other words, this is like the advanced electronic manual for the Galaxy S8. Another feature that most of us know about is edge panels, which can be found in the settings under display. It's been around for a while now, but some of the newer elements that I actually found to be useful come from the Smart Select panel to create a GIF animation, or a screen capture to take a screenshot of only a certain part of the screen. I also enjoy Clipboard panel to view a history of my most recent images and text that I copied and pasted, and the weather panel for the forecast of the day. There are plenty of other panels that are pre-installed or downloadable. You can use a reminder panel, sports, quick tools, news, and even download a calculator panel, messages, Spotify, calendar, alarms, the list goes on and on. On the real, I don't really use this feature much too often, but I can see how it can be useful to so many others, so there you have it. With the new release of a tall screen, Samsung decided it was time to go virtual and opted to use a navigation bar, which you will be happy to hear is very customizable. You can find these settings under display. From there, you can change the button layout to the traditional black home recent order and the background color if you're tired of the black theme. If you didn't know, the nav bar also has a pressure sensitive area like the iPhone's 3D Touch near the home key, so it can tell the difference between when you will unlock the device or not do anything at all. It's a really neat hardware feature, especially since you can have the home button to be always enabled even when the phone is locked, and if you would like to change the sensitivity level, you can do so within the same settings. Overall, Samsung went above and beyond with the nav bar. My favorite under the hood change that most people will take for granted is Bluetooth 5.0, and with this new update comes some awesome features that, for now, you won't find anywhere else. This first one is dual audio. This lets you pair the Galaxy S8 with two different Bluetooth speakers and play audio at the same time. This is perfect for those kickbacks or certain times you just want to rock out. The second one is separate app sound, which lets my Spotify media play through my Bluetooth speaker and have everything else play through my phone speaker. This option is great because your music won't be interrupted while you play a game or watch a video. One of the bad effects that was brought about from the vertically expanded display is incompatible apps that don't take full advantage of the entire screen and in result show you black bars on the sides. This is because the aspect ratio on the Galaxy S8 is 18.5 by 9, and most apps are only used to 16 by 9. The only solution to this is to wait for the developer to fix this issue within their app or to manually force the incompatible apps to full screen and pray to God you won't experience any problems. To do this, just go to the full screen apps in the display section within the settings and enable the apps you would like to optimize to full screen. For the most part, it does work, and I haven't really found any huge problems that keep me from using a certain app's interface. If you're a big fan of Android's split screen functionality, then you can use Samsung's version known as Snap Window, which has even more useful features and is great to use since the display on this device is so tall. To use this version of split screen, you can go into the Recents menu, tap and hold a card, drag it to the top of the screen, and then select the second app to be placed at the bottom. You can also just tap on the icons with the two rectangles on top of each other within the Recents menu, and if you don't like either of those options, you can select the icon with one rectangle and two open circles in the center to select a certain area on the screen, such as a video or actual size post. I haven't had any problems with this feature. You can resize each window, swap them, use pop-up view to make an entire window float on top of the other, and the option to even have the floating window turn into a floating bubble like Facebook messages, And I also enjoy how both windows make room for the keyboard when you want to type something in a text field. So if you're looking to multitask, this is the best way to do it. Another great feature is the always on display. Most smartphones have this feature, but Samsung has it always displayed with the exception of a set schedule. Some people like that, others hate it. Personally, I enjoy how it's always enabled, as I can glance at the time and notification icons really quickly without even touching the phone. It's perfect for when I'm in a class or in a movie theater. Not only that, but you can change the clock style, the color for some text, and even have a cool background. If you're looking to hide and secure some sensitive information, Secure Folder is a great feature to do just that. It works by sandboxing your stuff separate from everything else on the phone and utilizes Knox, Samsung's enterprise-grade security option, to create this private encrypted space. The folders are further protected by an authentication method of your choosing, such as a fingerprint or password. It lets you hide apps, pictures, videos, documents, audio, and more. You can even customize the name and icon of the secure folder or simply hide it in your quick settings panel. The last great new feature that I wanted to show you is scroll capture. When you take a screenshot, you can now capture an entire conversation, long pages within your browser, and dozens of posts within your social media apps to share with your friends or save as a file on your phone. It also expands a lot, so if you want to share a really long conversation, that probably won't be a problem. And I also really like how the notification and taskbar within certain apps is only included on the top and bottom of the photo. This may not be a new feature that Samsung invented, as there's other phones and apps that have done this already, such as the OnePlus 3T, but it is a great feature to have and that most will enjoy. Well, those are the top 10 software features I enjoy having on the Samsung Galaxy S8. Let me know in the comments what feature you enjoy or wanted to see in the new flagship. Drop a like if you enjoyed, and make sure to check out AndroidPolice.com for your latest and greatest news on Android. I'll see you guys in the next one.